Queen Victoria, born on 24th May 1819. She died on 22nd Jan 1901. Queen Victoria said, "We are not interested in the possibilities of defeat. They do not exist." Powerful, shocking statement. Victoria was Queen of the UK of Great Britain and Ireland from 21st June 1837 until her death. She adopted the additional title of the Empress of India on 1st May 1876, known as the Victorian era, for a reign of 63 years and 7 months, was longer than that of any of her predecessors. Queen Victoria said, "We are not interested in the possibilities of defeat. They do not exist. Only a person with such a courage." And you can see her reign with the extended and continues to extend with her people. We are not interested even in looking at her people. They do not exist. We are not interested in looking at the devil. Devil doesn't exist. Because we have already seen the God. To see the God, you have to work very, very hard in conscious state. Forget about consciousness. Consciousness happens of its own when you have got deep, intimate relationship with the nature and the people. Queen Victoria can say, because the army and the navy and the air force, she has created so powerfully strong. And then she's made sure that the financial system is very, very strong. And then the connecting link from people around the world. She can use such a term that needs a great amount of intelligence to keep the family, joint family together. The joint family was the army, the navy and the air force and the finance and the love of the people, deep intimate relationship with your subject, with your people. Then whom do you fear? You do not even fear of the death. You don't even fear of your sickness. Which sickness can come when you have best possible things around you? This is what I have been telling from the last 108 short discourses, that create the family, the deep intimate relationship with your wife and your husband. Rushing back from the office to your house to sit with the children. Not allowing the children to go to the tuition master, but you are the tuition master. Homework is the homework, not the classroom work. They have already taken the major part of your time, your children's time, to their side, trying to teach them bullshit, bookish knowledge, cramped knowledge, dumping knowledge, confusing knowledge in the name of competition. Never mind a competitive world. But when you come back home also, they do not allow in the name of homework. That's where you have to disconnect. If the teachers in the school cannot teach the children inside the school timing, then they are not schools, they are gangsters. When they come back home, you have to be in deep intimate relationship with the child. Once you have the love relationship with the child, whatever property you made, you can know it stands state for a longer time. It can get connected to the joint family system. And the joint family system will stand like a tall, strong, powerful family tree. That is the Air Force, the Navy, and the Army. The Army is the land. Air Force is the rainwater harvesting and the solar. You got it? Then you can trip it. Then you got it. Finance is the one which is producing in your land. You lost the land, you went to the pigeonhole. And then you became a nobody. The fear will make you always see the defeat. The fear will always make you to rush up to the tuition masters. Fear will always make you to rush up to the banks to take loan, to beg and stand in front of the political leader's house. When you have made your own land, when your family has got 1,000 years history of a family tree, you can get major part of your work done. We are not interested. Queen Victoria, they are not even interested. Barking dogs seldom bite. They know who is barking. Nobody dare bark. When they bark, we know. We can get somebody else to bark back at them. Not bark, bite them back. Such was the power, and they proved it. Queen Victoria, we are not interested in possibilities of defeat. Defeat doesn't exist in the dictionary. There's no name of a defeat. You have to work hard when you understand to look into you, look within. When you know to talk to you at least for 10 minutes in a day, and then keep asking, who am I? That makes you the conscious state about the wealth you have, the eyes and the other things which are in the body you have. And when you train, when you work hard 7 times and you fall down, you get up and you work, then you know a new spring, a new action of energy is building up. A fountain of new energy, a volcanic eruptions of energy. When such is the energy you have, when you go around your land, you see fruits and fruits, vegetables and vegetables. When rainwater comes, the land is full of water filled up in the tank. The groundwater is recharged. You knew how to use the water. You know to drip irrigate the water. Like how the goldsmith burns the, heats the gold into the highest temperature, melts it up and takes every small drop into different, makes it into different varieties of ornaments. The rainwater is such that you take it up and then you melt it up to make it into drip irrigation. Throughout the year, one single rain, 1 year of rainwater, you can use it for 3 years. 3 years! But who is listening? The solar, you got excess of sunlight, 365 days, 300 days of sunlight. The amount of solar you have, you can sell it to the neighborhood people. Where is the fear? Money just grows in your land. You and the people will work together in the land. The joint family system is so powerful. That was what the connecting links Queen Victoria was saying. Then you have a deep intimate when you are working together, hand to hand, bum to bum, shoulder to shoulder, when you rub shoulders with your own wife and children and the relatives in the same land. The love relationship is more. When you leave that and you go to the factory, to somebody else's place, you are not creating a route to go deeper. That love relationship, you going to a stranger's place, you come back, then you also start acting like a stranger to your house people. You are disconnected and then you are becoming a slave. Others are the masters. You live in fear, you live in pain. That fear and pain makes you to rush up to the hospital. There's a devil over there in the hospital to tell you to create more fear in you. You rush up to the bank because you have no money, because when you're having your disease, you rush up to the hospital because you're not looked into your body, you're not worked hard with your land. The hospital needs money. You rush up to the bank to take loan. You start begging. You are a beggar. Queen Victoria is a beggar. Who is beggar? Nothing. That doesn't exist in my dictionary. Defeat doesn't exist in my dictionary. We are the strong. We can live 500 years or 10,000 years. The joint family system, the family tree create. Then you can know. There is a philosophy, there is a beauty, there is an expression. You can enjoy spring, summer, autumn and winter. Where is the beauty of your expression, beauty of your intelligence? The children's intelligence all are there. They say you go to the temple, the temple is magnified. That's why you get attracted to the temple. It has got a lot of power. Your family tree, when you're all going there and praying and working, that has got a power. No power dare come near to that. One telephone call, you can get so many works done. Your family tree has got connected to around 500, 800,000 people working different areas. You can control. You can use a remote control. You can tell this time this family people will go for engineering. This will go for medicine. This will go for this. This will go for civil service. You have got people in every direction, every area. Where is the fear? And everybody says one person is an allopathy doctor, one person is a naturopathy doctor, Ayurveda doctor. Varieties, you can have varieties. You can choose. It's a menu card when you go to the restaurant. You don't fear. That's what Queen Victoria is telling. We are not interested in the possibilities of defeat. There is no possibility of losing in an examination. We are not interested. It doesn't exist. It exists only 100 out of 100. She's telling we are not interested in possibilities of a defeat in an examination, defeat in a business, call it by any defeat, even in a sickness. They do not exist at all because I made all those arrangements. When you made all those arrangements, you do not have to make. It has come down from a tradition. Now go back. It's got disconnected. Go back and stitch it back. Stitch it back. The strength of a person at the age of 90, when they went and asked the strength of you, the old person, how did you and husband, without getting divorced, stood together? He's telling, whenever small fight happened, we stitch it back. That stitching back is a strength. There is no divorce. We are not interested in possibilities of divorce because they do not exist. Where is the divorce? When husband and wife is one, the deep intimate relationship with the subject is there. No defeat at all. Queen Victoria said, we are not interested in possibilities of defeat. They do not exist. This is my 109th short discourse.